Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion fruitlessly searches for Mega Satan chance. Fruitlessly searches for a trinket that he needs. What are you, boss rush? Boss rush and the Polaroid. Very strange. Let's try it. Let's do this, keeper. So if we unlock the Lost as the keeper, I think we get a special prize, which is just the whole save file complete. Either way, let's just focus on the Polaroid this time. Please. Please, exit, my friend. Take my hand, we're off to Never Never Land. I'm feeling warmed up. I think, honestly, over the past week or so, we've been playing some really, really strong Isaac. Ooh, now, you gotta think about that. Fruitcake. It has some potentially negative effects. I believe that Fruitcake is the one that... Oh, might deal with the devil chance. I believe it is the one that has, Fire Mind, which is probably the most dangerous tier effect you could get. How do we kill Mega Satan as the keeper? I know it must have happened in, like, very recent memory, but, I mean, I spent a lot of my life in this room. You know, things tend to get pushed off the top of the memory stack pretty quickly. Turns out we must be, like, sort of okay at Isaac. Yo, thank you so much for that. And I will fight the bosses. I'm not overly concerned about that. Double Larry Jr. Not a big problem. Just keep firing shots down the dead center here. Works for me. Works for me. Does whatever a spider can. Shoots his shots through the rocks. If I die, suck my socks. Look out. Here comes the keeper man. Here comes the keeper man. So, like, the thing is, if you want to make a keeper run work, man, it's beautiful. If you want to make a keeper run work, we're going to need some items that are, like, not dubious. We're going to need some items that are just quote-unquote good. Oh, you are done. And, I mean, like... Okay, I got an idea. Every single thing that we've seen show up so far could be bad or good. Are you a wizard? That's just bad. Pretty fly is fine. Feels like I'm walking on sunshine. We'll take this. What kind of trinkets you got for me? Alright. Not particularly strong. Here's my thinking. The game gives you lemons. We'll make lemonade. So sure, I will take fruitcake. I will also... No, that's just absurd. We'll take fruitcake. We'll go find our next item room. Please. Okay, so I'm realizing, fruitcake, I framed it as a negative. It might actually be insanely good because we have 1 or 2 different ways to generate coins from a shot. It might be due to Eye of Greed, which I think means that we need, coins in order to generate coins. But even still, taking a coin from an unusable form into a form where we could use it for HP is potentially extremely great. You know, and just keeping us alive. I'm, like, for real, this whole friggin' floor has been items that may or may not be good. Now, Kidney Stone, I'll just tell you, I think Kidney Stone is just bad. And it's not because of the tier effects, it's because of the boneheaded, my personal opinion, 2 cents, decision to make it be a speed downgrade for lore reasons. Especially having 0.85 speed, we definitely just, I mean, we can't. So, what are we doing on this one? We want Boss Rush, which is actually pretty makeable. Would like to be a little stronger by the time we get there, but... Oh, definitely we'll take Champion Belts. And we want to do the Polaroid, which is just a very standard finish, but, you know, no finish is really standard as the keeper. It's tough. Yo. So this is a black market. I'm going to be a little annoyed because I did think about waiting to use our HP upgrade until we left the floor. It's not a black market. Instead, it's a chest that will probably pay out with a bunch of garbage. Never mind. Just a little bit of garbage. Anyway. Why don't you take me out of here? You know what? I want the chance at an arcade. Just in case we get an XL floor. I'll spend the bomb on it. That's Are You a Wizard? And the answer is no. No, I'm not. So I will not be taking that pill. Because only a wizard could turn that pill into something entertaining. Alright, I'll be here all week. I actually feel like pretty good about this run. And it's entirely because of, well, Champion Belt helps out a lot. But apart from Champion Belt, it's entirely because of Fruitcake, to be honest. I didn't anticipate the fact that Fruitcake could give us coins. And it's working like gangbusters right now. We do still have Explosive Tears. We just saw them, I think, for the first time. So gotta be cautious there. And I worry not about a deal with the devil here. You know, this one, it's pretty simple. If we can just keep ourselves alive, get the Polaroid, we have a good chance. We don't have any of the obvious enablers yet. Like, we don't have Nuns Have. We don't have Swallowed Penny, you know. We don't have 9 volts, which even then is not necessarily a game winner, but all I'm getting at is we got a while to go. But in terms of, like, our just brute strength as the keeper, there's a real chance here. And again, like, I like to call it out when I see it, because we don't see it necessarily as often as I would like. We've always been playing pretty well. I will not take the pill. It's too dangerous right now. I've been playing pretty well, by my own standards at least. Good ultra hard runs. I can't stress enough that some of the proudest I've ever been in my own performance was on those ultra hard runs. Even the ones that we lost, I thought we did a nice job. But, you know, the last couple of runs were both Mega Satan Polaroids as well. That's a stroke of luck, but hey, still very nice. Doesn't take a whole lot to win as Azazel, but we could have lost. So, why are you being so negative? Okay, I'm gonna blow this up in the hopes of getting something meaningful. Yes, I will take Tarot Cloth. Now, I don't know what it's going to do for us, but either way. We need... What works with Tarot Cloth? For us, specifically. Algiz. Yeah, Algiz before Boss Rush. So if we get Rune Bag or something like that. Anyway. You'll have to forgive me. Trying to focus on Isaac, but simultaneously I want to get some anecdotes out there. But again, I've lived a pretty pedestrian life this week. I like to live a pedestrian life in general. Like, let me give you a real anecdote from the past week. I've told you a few times. Started watching Jeopardy on Netflix. Why? I actually think that it's good for my soul to watch Jeopardy for 2 reasons. One of which is, you learn something. The other one is that, you know, in my day-to-day existence on Twitch, I'll always mention some banal piece of trivia, and people will be like, how do you know that? And I've started to think that I'm just some kind of preternatural, you know, trivia mastermind. And then watching Jeopardy, I realized I got nothing, dude. Some of these people, Ken Jennings, Brad Rutter, what is going on in your brain? You guys, just the amount of trivial knowledge you guys have is exceptional. Obviously, you know, I'm not the first person to say it. Fair. Let's get the heck out of town. But then, you know, when I was watching Jeopardy, I realized that, you know, some of the parts of my brain that previously, like, here's the thing, I have memories as a child of playing Jeopardy, and I very rarely had to step through the actual, like, phrasing of a Jeopardy question. The young brain is just so good. And I realized that from playing, not necessarily like playing video games rots your brain, but, you know, from the job that I do on a daily basis, I've let atrophy some of that skill set. So if you really want to find out that your boy is like, you know, 100 years old, my obsession with watching Jeopardy on Netflix has also led me to doing some crossword puzzles. Crossword puzzles. Is there a hobby on planet Earth that gets a worse rap than crossword puzzles? Here's the thing. If you do word searches, get a hobby. You know, don't let me tell you how to spend your life, but at the same time, literally like, oh, there it is. Or sorry, oh, there it is. You know, doesn't necessarily require that much reasoning. But a crossword puzzle, it forces a knowledge of the trivial, but it also forces you to, you know, think non-laterally. Sometimes it's multiple words, sometimes it's a single word. Forces you to learn something about the world around you. Forces you to look up words in a dictionary. Sometimes some of the crossword clues are puns, and you gotta figure them out for yourself. Anyway, I'm not gonna belabor you with my... I mean, it's not like I've been doing a lot of them, you know, just like 8 or 9 a day. But dude, it's just, again, let me tell you, I'm a friend of the board out there, or the boring, I should say. You know, society looks down on you. Oh, what do you like doing? Crossword puzzles? That's cool. I like doing handstands on my motorcycle. I'm a friend of the crossword puzzled, okay? I'm with you. If I was on Friendster, and I saw somebody was like, hey, I sent you a friend request. I look at their profile, and their profile is like, I like doing handstands on my motorcycle. I'm not judging you as a person. All I'm saying is we are not going to be good friends. Sincerely, ooh, potentially very nice, actually. Sincerely, we don't have... I mean, people with different interests can be friends. But, you know, it's not like I see that. I'm not one of those... I've never felt a connection to danger in the sense that, like... You know, I think some other people are like, ooh. You know my new girlfriend? She rides a motorcycle. I would be like, oh, that's cool. So, like, does, you know... Like, does she follow the rules of traffic or what? Nah, she... Loud pipes save lives, bro. I'd be like, well, yeah. Well, I've been doing the USA Today's crossword puzzle, so I'm not sweating it either. Let's get out of here. Depths 1. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. So we still have not gotten our deal with the devil chance. If I saw somebody's profile and they were like, hey, I love doing crossword puzzles, I would be like, that's cool. Let's not hang out, because that's not really like a social activity, but simultaneously, we could talk online about our enjoyment of the crossword puzzles. So just hold on here. I told you I was going to teleport out. Things have changed. Because I saw 4 golden chests and said to myself, could be something meaningful here. There's a lot of money. I'm still going to teleport out, by the way. I don't necessarily know. Thank God for that. I don't necessarily know if I'm going to do boss rush, but it's in the cards for us, you know, temporally speaking, I should say. There we go. Dang. So we can't really, these enemies are my personal nemesis. We can't really take experimental treatment. Can I be honest with you? We don't really want to take experimental treatment, or rather, we would like to get a statistical benefit, but we don't really I don't feel compelled to roll the dice on it. Not just because we can't, like it would make our HP untenable, but because our stats are relatively good. You know, our damage is fine. Rate of fire, we have had a tears upgrade, which was good for a 5 rate of fire increase. Obviously, we wouldn't mind getting a little bit more action than that, but it's not bad. It's not like we're at a disgustingly low DPS or anything like that. If we get an HP upgrade, would we take advantage of experimental treatment? See, here's where you start to get into the actually meaningful questions. I didn't even see it. Fair enough. I think the answer is no. The risk of getting something bad, like getting a tears and a damage downgrade that makes our run substantially harder, is too high. I think. For now, we're holding this run together. We have, you know, there's been some close calls. So we're certainly still feeling like there's room to grow on this run. Very useful bomb that time. Number 2 doesn't necessarily help, but I'll take it anyway. And it could hurt, admittedly. So PhD has given us a power pill. And dude, there is like a real temptation here to take red candle. But I'm not going to. What I am going to do is a little bit strange. I shouldn't be using bombs necessarily anymore. I'm going to go try to fight this miniature boss. Probably should just shoot these guys. But I want to fight the mini-boss. Just think, okay, Gluttony is... If you pay out with HP, we could take Experimental Treatment, but I'm not gonna. And you didn't pay out with HP upgrade anyway. But then on top of that, it was just like, you know, what if it was Ultra Lust and we had the chance to get 9 lives? Be careful with number 2 here. I wanted to pop it, and I'm glad we did. But it's a little dangerous. Ooh. Okay. So as of right now, I'll just temper your expectations and I'll let you know. There's probably not a great chance that we should do boss rush here. As much as I love the power pill, I'm drowsy is way better for boss rush, I think. Now, I know I said we weren't going to do it, but who knows? We might walk into our, you know, deal with the devil and get mom's knife. For free, somehow. I haven't really considered how that could happen. But there is... Okay, please. Say something, I'm giving up on you. Nah. It's not like that. We don't do it like that. So we're right on schedule. We did take longer than we had to on that floor, and I would do it again. Gosh darn it. So, again, be careful with bombs, because you do have number 2. You don't have to... play bombs. Instead, you could just place bombs. Or wait, it's not really... It did have alliteration, but it didn't make any sense. Thank you. Will you be a secret room? You'd help me out a great deal. Fair. Not being able to go to the curse room. Real bummer. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if that would have gotten it, so I'm gonna try again. Yo! Huge! We're basically going to be able to skip a bunch of this floor now. Which is not for my own personal, like, you know, enjoyment. It's for my own ability to live. We also get to save a key, ride a cowboy. Okay, it's a decent orbital. And you shouldn't be annoyed when you get defensive items as the keeper. Assuming they actually help you, which is not true of all defensive items. Hello? I can't see because of the header at the top of the screen. Thank you. Well, as of right now, this certainly does not feel like the chosen run. For, I mean, who knows when it comes to Polaroid? Always a chance. You gotta check, right? You have Tarot Cloth. Blank Card Empress, it just doesn't... But we have to buy it just in case. I know it seems busted. There is something here. Restock is very... I think I can afford to do it. Blank Card, 2 of Diamonds.
2 of Diamonds.
Takes us to 96 cents thanks to Tarot Cloth. And we got double Empress. We can't really use the dice shard, but what we can do is continually buy a 3-cent item over and over. So we do, I mean, if we want to make boss rush, it's got to happen pretty soon, you know? Nuns have it. Very nice. Hold on. No! Well, okay, it actually turned out to be like really good. So blank card is now basically useless. Then we got the mom transformation. All the sack-related items. Crooked Penny is just hilarious. Okay, let me go, please. Trinket. Nah, we're fine. I don't know. We should take a new trinket. And then, can't take too long here. What have I done? We really still want Swallowed Penny. Or, you know what I mean. We should get a free item here, though. Okay, so here's the deal. Very quickly, make our way into... Boss Rush is very unlikely to be plausible here, now that I look at it, but... let's try regardless. We're here. If we had popped Mama Mega, we could have made it into Boss Rush. Again, the greater question, by the way, is just whether or not Boss Rush even would have been worth anything. By the way, I forgot Swallowed Penny, so here we are. Well, you wanted the Zane? Never mind, I am dead. So, you know, not always is that gonna be the right call for... So, the thing is, I am dumb. I hope you've enjoyed the episode, though. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. By the way, can we fix this item? What is this? It looks like a bat holding a water balloon. It looks like an old sanitary pad turned into a jack-o'-lantern's eyebrow. I don't know what it is. Either way, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Of course, follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Northernlion, to be notified when I go live in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya!